in the desperate race to contain California's deadliest wildfire outbreak. There are now 40 confirmed fatalities, with 15 large wildfires still burning tonight and 75,000 still under evacuation. Nearly 11,000 firefighters are furiously working those fire lines. You see them there, trying to take advantage of lighter winds and a rise in humidity levels. And while fire officials say they are finally making progress, they warn they're not out of the woods just yet. ABC's Lindsay Janis is on the fire line in Santa Rosa, California.
Flames in every direction, incinerating this house, just 2 blocks from the nearest fire station in Sonoma County. But it couldn't be saved. The fire moving too fast, burning more buildings this weekend in what is now the deadliest wildfire disaster in California history.
They're soldiers in a war right now, and our enemy is this fire.
Today is critical. Crews getting a break from the wind. It's a chance for firefighters to take the upper hand.
We're gonna die, dude. We gotta get out of here.
The fire's now burning for an 8th day. This video showing Mike Vian and his roommate narrowly escaping those first flames.
My eyes are burning too, dude, but we still got oxygen, so we're not dead yet.
Harrowing moments from the night the firestorms first ripped through Santa Rosa. This police officer desperately trying to get people out. Flames inches from his car. 75,000 people still unable to go home tonight. At least 40 dead, more than 150 more missing, and 15 fires still raging.
This is how firefighters achieve containment. They've just brought a bulldozer down here to get rid of the fire's fuel. Now they're going to put it out with their hoses.
Officials using everything they have: planes, helicopters, and over 11,000 firefighters. So far, 5,700 homes and businesses destroyed. But among the devastation, a glimmer of hope.
Izzy, come here, baby.
The Weavers' beloved dog, Izzy, who they thought was lost.
She came bounding out, and it was elation, tears, happiness.
Surprising the family when they needed it most.
So great that family found their dog. Lindsay Janis joins us from Santa Rosa. Authorities say they'll have a plan in the next 24 hours to start letting some people return to their homes. But we can see behind you, Lindsay, for some, sadly, there is little to come home to.
It's true, Tom. We are on a platform so you can get a bird's eye view of this neighborhood totally decimated by the flames. Workers are here now trying to make it safe so that people can come back here, survey the damage for themselves, maybe even salvage a couple of items. Authorities say they are optimistic. They are turning the corner in the battle against these fires. They're asking people to hang in there just a little bit longer. Tom?
Lindsay Janis with some devastating images tonight. Lindsay, thank you. And officials and residents in California are watching those firefighting conditions so closely. I want to bring in ABC senior meteorologist Rob Marciano. Rob, how's the weather looking in that area?
Well, we're starting to turn the corner weather-wise, too, Tom. The gusty winds are beginning to die down tonight. As a matter of fact, we have some green on the map. That's a strong system that will be rolling across the Pacific over the next few days, getting into the Pacific Northwest. And some of that rain should get down into the Northern California fire zones by Thursday or Friday. Should mention this strong front cutting across western New York, some gusty, damaging winds there. This will press across I-95 overnight. And then finally, some cool, more seasonable air coming in Tuesday. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Tom?
All right, Rob, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.
Santa Rosa, California looks like a nuclear bomb detonated on its soil. Literally, city blocks incinerated. These houses, no more. This is one hell of a forest fire, ladies and gentlemen. Rex Bear Leak Project, how the heck are you? These satellite images are from the 12th and 13th of October. After this fire just devastated this beautiful, lush area. You can see here, days before this happened, these houses, I'm sure, are probably in the $1 million, $2 million, $3 million house range. I don't know. I live in Texas. Houses are pretty cheap out here. But look at it now. Looks like a war zone, doesn't it? It literally looks like something just exploded. I don't know. I mean, look at these houses. Beautiful houses. The whole area is toast. You scroll down. Looks like this one. What is this? Is this normal? I mean, has anybody ever experienced a fire that you had to evacuate the house that you lived in? Because it happens every year, whether you're in New Mexico, Nevada, California, Washington State, Oregon. There's certain places, it seems like, that almost every year a wildfire causes people to have to leave and evacuate. And has it ever been this extreme? I mean, our house is literally incinerated like this. I mean, they're toast. Isn't that just bizarre? That's just, will you just look at it? Let's zoom out a little bit. How far does the madness go? Looks like it starts to cool off down here. Yeah, houses are okay. So, if we scroll around, it seems as if this was a starting point, or at least a stopping point, because the houses just south of the area, trees are intact, houses are okay. Scroll up again. We'll go over here to the left. You can see that absolutely right around here. See these houses? Man, I would hate to live that close to somebody and spend that much on a mortgage. Well, they're gone. Looks like a few of the houses made it. On Bella Vista Way, you can see most of them didn't. Most of them are completely toast. These three right here. Huh. Now, down here, I don't see any damage. So let's scroll back up. Just this area right here. Now things can be, things could be different because I don't know if the fire's contained yet. As a matter of fact, I don't think it is because just a moment ago I had one of the layers on. Here, let's do this real quick. Zoom out. All of this toast. Man, I'll bet you those houses weren't cheap. Well, where are they now? They're gone. Incinerated. Toast. That's normal, though. I mean, this is just a normal forest fire, you guys. It happens, it happens. Houses just become incinerated. You know what'd be crazy? Wow. What if this was some type of experiment where literally via satellite in conjunction, maybe just straight up satellite technology with the nanoparticulates and all of the elements that have been sprayed via stratospheric aerosol injections, the aluminum, the other elements, maybe these guys are beta testing using some type of direct... I'm just a conspiracy theorist, though. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe they're just using some type of directed energy weapons from satellites. And they're literally taking out blocks. And they're seeing how strategic and how focused they can be. We are in the future. This is Blade Runner 2049 right now. I'll bet you these houses right up here cost more than a couple $1,000,000. Jeez. We just look at it. Well, no more. Goodbye. Toast. It's interesting how the houses are toast, yet the trees seem to hold up better than the houses did. That's bizarre. That is... Wow, I wonder if all these houses had smart meters. Can you imagine? They activate every smart meter, just... Somebody threw a cigarette out, man. It caused all these fires. Threw it out the window. I don't know if I believe that. Do you? Well, you just look at it. Just look at it. What was once beautiful is now a war zone. Everything was incinerated. Scenes from one community, Coffee Park, a subdivision of hundreds of homes in Santa Rosa, north of San Francisco. The fires lay waste to 140,000 acres and rage on. They're still going. Here's what it looked like before Coffee Park. Let's close now. Really? Yeah, really. So, zoom out a little bit. Move this. That froze up on me. I'm telling you too much. Look at that smoke. Looks like someone just dropped a couple ICBMs, or an ICBM just landed. That was what they said. They're like, yeah, you know, North Korea sent this technology out. They got us. It was North Korea's fault. They did it. They caused the wildfires. It was them. What's this going to do? Homeowners insurance. California's just been getting beaten down. Let's zoom in this area for a minute. Wow. That looks pretty rough. Well, I just wanted to share this quick update with you. And let's do this real quick. Let's go. So you take a look at this credit Getty Images. Isn't that just bizarre? I mean, that is one heck of a fire. That, I don't know, guys. Conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. You can see these. This is a wildfire map. California is literally on fire. Talk about scorched earth. What do you guys think it is? Question everything. Be the change you want to see. Check back soon for more updates. Going to be doing a live show here later today, at least one. Be safe. Be excellent to each other. Be the change you want to see. LeakProject.com.
It is very serious. Our prayers are continuing to go out for California as the wildfires burn completely out of control. The death toll in California has now risen to 23, and there's been 3,500 homes or businesses completely burnt to the ground. We're talking full neighborhoods, every home burnt down. It's really sad. This fast-moving fires have invaded neighborhoods all across Northern California, and the residents in Napa Valley and Sonoma counties say they've been alerted. They've been running, fleeing, going back, then have to flee again. They've been alerted to these approaching disaster by frantic shouts from neighbors, honking horns, blaring smoke alarms, even the noise of an American flag whipping in the intense winds. But it becomes increasingly clear that at least some residents did not receive warnings on their cell phones similar to an Amber Alert. The so-called wireless emergency alert system, screeching alarm or vibrations to all cell phones in a geographic area unless a user specifically opts out of the system. Fire officials are now saying 23 people are dead and 3,500 structures have been destroyed, and in more than 15 Northern California fires covering collectively more than 170,000 acres. So this is a fire of biblical proportion. This is a situation that's been outrageous, and we're sitting here today realizing that there are many people in need of prayer and help. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't want to be critical of how we cover these things, but we're great. The Weather Channel is great. Other organizations are great at covering hurricanes and tornadoes. The Doppler radar is able to see the winds and the rain, tell people there's a tornado coming your way, get out of the way. It's going to be there at a certain time, get out of the way. Or they can track the path of hurricanes and start getting evacuation plans going. We're great at this. We've done a great job of this. But when it comes to the wildfires burning out of control, let's say in places like California or the West Coast, we're not using the same radar capability. We're not using the same satellite ability that we have to also broadcast on television and the internet to make aware of neighborhoods of the fires, the speed of the wind, the direction of the wind. We should have people on the ground, just like we do what the Weather Channel does with incoming hurricanes. We need to be able to alert the public. There's no reason that people should burn to death in the middle of the night in their home unaware of an approaching fire. There's no reason that people should be dying of smoke inhalation, or when they do get ready to leave, only because a neighbor came saying, it's just over the hill. Okay, this should be a standard practice. And so I'm just recommending to the National Weather Service that, and to the federal government, if they need to help the National Weather Service set up the same type of reporting that they do for tornadoes and hurricanes. And I think we can do it. And I think we can do it and save lives and maybe save a lot of property as well. Is a focus and attention would be upon these areas. Pray, folks, for the people of California. Santa Rosa hit very hard. Santa Rosa hit very, very hard. Folks, there's 23 dead and 500 people missing. 500 missing. Now, some of those could be because power is out. They can't call. Cell phone towers have been burnt down. There's reasons that they can't locate people. But there's also grave concern that we got folks that have been burned up or have died of smoke inhalation trying to escape the flames. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. The earth is on fire, folks, in many ways, in more than just one. God bless.